Ronnie Deila wants this midfield to be more vertical, to get the ball to the front four more openly in transition, and that rest defending that they give this front four. Love the addition of Schaffelberg, how he changes things from Mukhtar to roam more freely. Still gives you that ability to step in behind.
On the road this year for Nashville, but coming off that big 7-2 win over Chicago last weekend. And we are underway from the Benz. Nashville in the yellow, the five stripes in the red and black. Nate Bukaty
a back line that has been makeshift because of all of the walking wounded. Then you're looking into the midfield that's also lacking depth, and you're trying to find the right relationships. And then positionally, what does the front line look like overall? Where does Miguel Almiron best fit? Sabalov Janitze, where does he sit into the mix?
Inside the penalty area, ball that goes fizzing across. Lennon picking his head up. He's dangerous, putting the ball toward the back post, finds Latte Lot, knocks the header down, but it's flicked away by Yazbek. Still kept in, long-range effort by Almiron, right in to the belly once again of Joe Willis. But kept by Atlanta United. This is Lob Janitze on the right-hand side. Medanchuk. Amador driving it in, punched away by Willis.
Oof.
Here's Brooks, let in, shot that's turned home, and Atlanta United have gone in front here in the 20th minute. It's Miguel Almiron.
Entries into the box, crosses from the outside, goals lacking though, and a beautiful ball played in by Pedro Amador. And what it does is it pushes them deep. Everybody on the recovery front as the ball pops back out. The rest defending lacking. Alex Boyle doesn't pick up the runner on the back post. Beautiful first touch by Brooks Lennon. It allows him to spray it back across or go direct at goal. Joe Willis, too much tracking on the left side because of the traffic in front of him. Doesn't allow to reset his shape in goal. That sets the personnel right up in front of him. And the opening goal for the Five Stripes.
Nahar trying to scoop this one in for Mukhtar. Mukhtar pivots on the ball, clips it in, looking for Serge, got a head to it, but couldn't put it on target. It's over the goal. Charlotte, you and I were there last week. What a great stadium they have. And here come Atlanta forward, right out of the halftime break. And this ball that was put in for Fortune couldn't quite put on frame from Amador from a tough angle. Here they come into the attacking third now. It's Muil. Surge flicks it back to Muil. He lobs one in. Schaffelberg was arriving. The referee's going to say corner kick here. It's in by Mukhtar. Side-footed into the back of the net. And Nashville have the equalizer. Daniel Lovitz met that one perfectly.
As they would have liked it coming into the second half, but look at the release by Lovitz atop the six. Just an individual battle, that explosion right in front of Pedro Amador. His feet caught a little bit flat. The outside back beautifully steps into the space, and that redirect right there, the amount of pace that's put on that ball from down in the corner.
Times of adjustments to Atlanta United need to make to try to get some involvement in the attack here in the second half. First, they've got to defend this corner, taken short to Tagsev. Back to Mukhtar, be dangerous from here, drives a dangerous ball in, parried away by Guzan. Boy, that could have gone anywhere. There were a couple of Nashville players in the path. Play is brought to you by T-Mobile.
What did we ask a little bit more of towards the table?
Now maybe Nashville a chance to turn the other way. Well, they got yellow shirts streaking up the right-hand side. This is Nahar. Putting it back in for Mukhtar. What a save by Guzan. The rebound shot skied by Nahar. Whoa.
This is just some kind of move that Andy Nahar puts on this ball. Everybody in the stadium, myself included, thought this ball was going to try and go down to the byline to be whipped back in. The nerve to try this. Taking the pace off the ball, just drifts it in behind. You think
he's got a chance to come in. He's a player that's got some creative capabilities for Nashville as they try to push for a match winner away from home here.
I wouldn't be surprised, just given some of the movement in this game, if they didn't try and go after Ricciardi to add some speed into this team that feels like it's more on the counter if they're going to get it.
Here's Perez, and a kick saved by Guzan. And Guzan is not happy right now.
For Jonathan Perez as he drops down under, just really good reading of where the pressure was going to come from.
Tags it with a crunching tackle in the middle of the park. Surridge onto his right foot. Surridge right at the keeper, Guzan, who makes the save.
And then he tacks a dinner after that tackle in the midfield for Nashville, and how quickly.
And there is the full-time whistle. So the winless stretch continues for Atlanta United. They got the lead in the first half on the goal.